Welcome back to the Artie Lange Show. My next guest, first guest, is a real funny guy. He's a kid, this kid. What are you, 19?
Yes.
19 years old. Can't even drink legally.
Yeah.
But I'm sure he partakes. Seems kind of hip. Pete Davidson. What's up, man?
Nothing, man. Thank you very much for having me. I'm a big fan. So.
Oh, thanks. I saw Pete at the Mike Boschetti roast, and he killed.
Yes.
It was great. He represented the young generation. Us old jerk-offs, we go to a roast, we got the piece of paper we wrote on, and we're like, scrumbling through the paper. And he had it all on his phone. It was all on your phone. He just kept going. It really did represent young comedy to me, like technology. Like, that's the way you do a roast now. You're just scrolling. Would you have a BlackBerry or something?
Yeah, my iPhone, I just wrote a bunch of stuff about Mike.
And it's all in good handwriting and everything because it's typed. It's perfect. And you killed. You did a great job.
Oh, thank you, man. I had a fun time.
It was really funny.
So you're 19.
Yes.
And you got kind of an interesting story. Your father was killed in 9/11.
Yeah, man. He was a fireman.
He was a fireman.
Yeah.
Wow. So you're talking, what are you, 9 years old at that point?
I was 7.
7.
Yeah.
Man, I mean, are you an only child? Or?
No, I have a little sister. She was 3 when it happened.
Wow.
So.
Where you from?
I'm from Staten Island.
Staten Island.
Unfortunately.
Man. Well, so now is your mother, she have to get a job, or was it just devastating? Was it
well, they what sucked really for my mom kind of got the butt end of the deal because my parents got divorced right before it happened.
And she didn't get the benefits?
No, so she had to work.
Oh.
Yeah, so she really lost out.
Wow, wow.
She must.
Well, you all did.
Yeah, but really for her. But no, yeah. So she still worked every single day.
What'd she do?
Oh, she's a nurse.
Man, so a very noble woman. That's great.
Yeah,
so
she's great.
Well, you got good karma, man. That's for sure.
Thank you.
And everybody says I've seen your stand up, but again, you did a great job at the roast, man, and you could tell you got it in you. You're a pro. You really are. It was real natural, and you killed. What are you doing now? You got representation. That's good, I hear. Right?
Yeah, I got representation. I'm on.
Who are you with? Who's your manager?
I'm with the cringe guys from the stand.
Yeah, those guys are good. Right?
They're great. They're great guys.
So they're helping you out, and you have an agent or just a manager?
Yeah, I'm with CAA.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So you're hooked up.
I'm doing okay. Yeah.
What do you do mostly? You do, for people who don't know, CAA is probably the biggest agency in the world for talent. But you on the road a lot?
I'm on the road a lot. I'm on Guy Code and
that's right.
And Wildin' Out
With Chris DiStefano?
Yeah, Chris is my boy. So,
that's good. So there's a bunch of you guys, a bunch of young guys are on this Guy Code.
Yeah, that show really is it's really helping the comedy boom.
It's always on.
Yeah, everybody that I started with is on that show.
Right.
And we're all just getting.
You got to be
So.
careful. Here's the thing. You got to be careful because you guys, I take Chris out on the road with me, and he opens for me sometimes, and his girlfriend Carly too is also she's on Girl Code.
She's the best.
Beautiful and very funny. And I noticed that every once in a while they're getting recognized, which is great. But you see, what MTV will do is, they'll make you famous, but they're not paying you. That's the worst combination.
My uncle.
If you're gonna get fame, even a little bit of it, you need a little money.
Yeah, my uncle was like, "You're on Guy Code now. Can you help me with my?" I'm like, "No."
But exactly.
Can you help me get to the city?
They see you on They see you on TV. They see you on TV, and it's like, okay, where's my car?
Yeah.
And you're gonna get that. Forget about it.
Yeah.
And you're 19, so you still got all the jerk off high school friends.
The worst.
So you got to be careful. So just, if it's going well, make sure your representation knows at some point you ask for more money, or you got here and there in life is what life is. You ask for more money. If you don't get it, you take a risk, which is how you win in life, and you go somewhere else. But you got to do it a while enough to get some notoriety. You got to cash in on notoriety. Now here's what a lot of these people don't do, and I'm sure a lot of the people don't have this. You need 45 minutes to an hour of stand-up. Do you have that?
I have 45, but the thing is, I'm not dumb. Like, I'm not going to say that I can headline. I've never done it before, but I do have the amount of time to do it. But I'm not rushing.
The best thing for you to do is work on that 45 like crazy, because now you got some fame from the thing.
Right.
And that's the way you start making money. And then you get leverage. Then you get some, a little FU money with people. Right. You're like, no, look, I don't have to do some bull crap thing because I'm going to make money at the Funny Bone in Columbus, Ohio. It's big time cash, and because they're going to like you from the show. And if you need 45 at a club, and how many do you think you could do? Like you think you got 30 in you? That's like great.
Where I'm comfortable, I have no problem. I'm featuring a lot. I'm featuring for Attell and Helium this month.
That's amazing.
So I'm super excited for that. I'm a huge fan. But I'm in the feature zone right now.
Have you worked with Attell?
Never.
No,
so I'm super excited.
You love it. Dave is nice to everybody, man. He's a great guy, and he's fun to work with, you know. And his crowds, you'll probably love him.
I'm really excited.
You work in Helium in Philly?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what you should do. That's great, man. Just keep featuring and making some money and stuff.
I learned a lot from Levy. When I was,
oh yeah.
He started hanging out with me when I was 16 because his wife wouldn't let him hang out with his son. So he started taking me. Here's how I know Levy's
Did
funny.
He put you in the van with the other boys?
Oh my God. No, but he like calls me every week now. He's like, "Listen, I have a great MTV show for you." He's like, put me in front of the MTV crowd. I'm like, dude, you're 95 years old. He calls me and Chris DiStefano every week. He's like, one of you let me play your father.
He told me that. Play your father in what?
In what?
That's the other thing. People are gonna think that you can you can put them in a sitcom or something.
I'm like, I can't just call MTV and be like, hey, my friend Bob
wants to be my father.
Yeah.
It's like, good. Where is he gonna do that? In a play?
And he sends me like these scripts and like this 3 words spelled correctly. And he's like, I don't care. Just send it over. I don't care. It's great. They love the material. They'll love it. They'll get it.
Well, Levy is a master stand-up comic, though.
Oh, he's great.
As far as like a guy on stage with technical powers, like he's great. So you should listen to him, and he's a good guy to help you out in the business. But you know, Bob, shame on Bob. I got to talk to him. Like you can't like that's something you don't need right now. You don't need to, can I play your father? So now, do you find a lot of the? Have you met Attell yet?
I met him outside, but he didn't know I was a comic. I was kind of just like, hi, Dave. So it wasn't like, you know, it wasn't.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, I think you'll find some of the older guys are nightmare stories. I don't know why some guys treat their openers so badly. Some guys are just like notorious for just like really, really ripping into guys. I don't know. It takes so much more energy to be an a-hole.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna name his name, but one time I was opening for somebody and I was about to go on stage and he goes, "Hey, this doesn't mean anything." He goes, "This means nothing. You're 19. Go back to school."
Well, that may be good advice, but he said it in a mean way.
Yeah, he
said it in an intimidating way.
Yeah, I was like, "Hey, I'm about to go up," and he goes, "Yeah, I don't care. It don't mean anything."
You don't want to do that.
I was like,
yeah, you shouldn't.
I was like, "Thank you."
Even though it probably doesn't mean anything to him, he shouldn't say that out loud.
Right? Yeah, because
that's where you got to. And you'll get this when you're older, when you're like, you know, whatever, you know. And I'm sure you'll be very successful. But about 10 years in, you probably will see it doesn't mean anything. But what you got to do is you got to put a fake smile and go, "Dude, man, this is great. Kick it." Because the other way is so terrible.
Right.
You got to at least be phony about it.
Yeah. You're like, "Oh, thank you."
That's some good advice. This means nothing. All right, good.
Oh, thank you.
He said, "Go back to school."
Yeah. He goes, "Go back to school."
Now, what about school? You go to college?
I did my freshman year of college, and then I started getting the MTV shows, and I didn't have time to go. And right now, I have a show every day. Like in the city, do city spots. So
you're literally a stand-up show? Or,
every night. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's great, man. Yeah, do 7 nights a week. That's the great thing about New York versus L.A.
There's 20 comedy clubs.
Yeah, you could do it.
So, yeah.
And then you think your father would be happy with this choice of career?
Yeah, he was fun. I think he would like it.
He would like it, right?
He wanted me to play basketball, but then I was I was a senior, and it was opening day, and we played Christ the King.
Yeah.
And the smallest guy on Christ the King won the tap. And I was like,
and you were the center on the end?
No, I was the shooting guard. The guy was 5'6". We had a 6'11" center.
Oh,
and
my
the 5'6" guy. They did it kind of as like a ha-ha. Watch what we're about to do this team. Right. And as soon as he won the tap, I was like, I'm gonna do something.
I'm gonna do stand-up.
I was like, this is not for me. I'll stick to it.
I had that aha moment. I was helping my uncle do what my father used to do, install antennas, and I fell 15 feet off a roof into a shrub. And I said, yeah, I think I'm gonna do stand-up. All right, we gotta take a break, and we'll be right back. Where are you gonna be next? You plugging in Helium or?
Well, the Helium's the 22nd to the 24th with Attell, and the 7th I'm at the Valley Forge Casino.
Valley Forge Casino
in PA.
September 7th.
Yep.
September 7th. Okay, great.
Yeah.
And we'll be right back with more of Pete Davidson on the Artie Lange Show.